Welcome to the Farming Simulator 22 Farewell Tour. In this series, we're going to be traveling from all three of the base game maps and all three of the DLC maps. Elmcreek, Hoopaderon, Erlengrad, Silver Run Forest, Horse Aggravation, and Zilonka. Each map will get 3 episodes and we'll take our equipment and money from one to the other. Each will start with the new farmer fields owned though. Extra fields that were purchased beyond new farmer mode will be sold at the end of the 3-part series and used to buy new land in the next one. The goal is to make as much money as possible and expand each of our farms, but while trying to keep the next map in mind. Sure, using logging equipment on Silver Run Forest is useful, but not so much on the Horse Aggravation map. There's not many trees. Oh, and we'll be using mostly base game and DLC equipment as well as giant software mods, but we'll have some goodies mixed in there too, of course. So sit back and relax and let's get this tour started. Now, one of my favorite things about Farming Simulator is that there are some mods that look exactly like giant software stuff. For example, I've already traded out a couple things. We'll show you that in a minute, but I want to start you guys with this one, the Nordstead. So this is actually available in a mod as a direct drill, meaning we don't need a cultivator anymore. And it's actually one of my favorite mods. It's called Seeding Options. It's just incredible. What it does is it gives you the option to do fertilizer yes or no on some things, and everything is direct drill. So this, yes, it's a base game, but it's also now direct drill. So we're gonna start ourselves with one of those and reset our money back to 100, and then I think we should be good. And what better way than to get it started on seeding? Oh yeah, and isn't it full of seed whenever we do that too? Yeah, there we go. All right, that might be almost as much as we will cheat. Maybe more, we'll see. All right, hire them on a worker, let them do their thing. Rock and roll, have some fun, bud. Next is to harvest. So we've got our Dewey's 4 top liner right here, and this actually is modified as well, only holds more. You guys know me, like to hold more. If I can, I'll do it. There's at least this guy, and I don't really know if we need it. The 4755 is awesome. It's got a great amount of horsepower, so if there's anything we ever needed to do, it's perfect for that. The turning radius, when compared to other things in Farming Simulator, is a wee bit rough. Plus, let's be honest, between 3 fields, I don't need 3 tractors. And let's also be honest here, I don't need a header trailer either. So these are things that we could get rid of to help us out in the long run. And maybe even a pickup truck. I'm not even sure if we actually need a pickup truck or not, but we'll hang on to it for now. There are other things that we need. So we need something that's going to be able to pick up straw or grass, whatever's on the ground, so that we could sell that. That's going to make us a little bit more money, and we need to think overall, not just here and now, but we need to be thinking about the rest of the series. So we're going to keep the Massey Ferguson, we're going to keep the 7810, and we're going to keep the combine harvester as well as the pickup truck for now, because if we keep the pickup truck, I don't need a bell trailer. I can just make the bells and throw them on the back of that. Let's take the cultivator, throw it in there. We'll grab our header trailer and throw it in there as well. Now, there is one other thing that I've just thought about in my head just now. Contracts. We could easily do cultivating contracts and just use this tractor as a contract tractor. Oh, I don't know what I want to do. That's such a good idea. I will also say this, for as much as I think it'll be worth it. So 53 right here, 53 needs to be cultivated. It's $30,000. It's going to take a hot minute. That is much larger than all 3 of our fields combined. So I think sell all these and use the money for something that could be worth it for us. Oh, I hope this doesn't bite me in the butt. So another $100,000. Good to go. You guys will also be proud of me. I've not fast farmed on this one yet. Oh, I wanted to. I wanted to fast farm so bad. But I haven't yet. So my biggest plan here is going to be pretty much to save as much as we can and then sell everything right near the end. So we're going to try and utilize the money that we've got currently and save it as much as we possibly can. So our loading wagon of choice should probably not come as any shock or surprise. I've utilized this multiple times. It is a base game mod, but it's a base game mod. It's a base game piece of equipment, but I've modified it to hold more. It's base game, right? That fits? Oh man, I sold that weight. I should have saved it for this tractor. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Ooh, the Dewey's 4 top liner has finished its harvesting. I kind of want to poke over here real quick because it does take forever for these to unload. And look a good 3,696 liters, so nothing to call home about. but it's enough to get started. That is great news. All we gotta do is get this stuff off of here, and we will be good to go from there. Something else I should have done was fertilized that field over there. Oof. If you guys didn't know, I have crop destruction, periodic plowing, field stone, lime, and weeds all turned on. All right, we've just had some more contracts pop up, and I think this is a good one. Field 39. This is going to be a oat harvesting. We are not going to borrow the items. We are just going to accept the contract as it sits, and it should be good to go. It's a big field, so it's going to take this harvester a while to do it. I think it'll be fine, right? Right? You'll be fine. I forgot how slow 12 miles an hour is, but I did remember why I never used this combine. So I guess that's all good, right? Because of its straight lines and ease of, well, access, this was probably one of the first fields a lot of you either did contracts on or maybe even purchased. Hey, let me know if it was. The only difficult part was how we were going to line up passes with this field. So I think what I'm gonna do is run for the size of this combine, and because I know it's going to be an idiot trying to turn around, I think I'm going to run 3 passes at the top, and then we will run around to the bottom, and then basically do the same. Oh yeah, and we're fast farming again. No, I'm not waiting around. Before we do anything else, I need to do a fertilizer, but I'm going through. Are there no fertilizers? Like, I know that this thing will inject fertilizer, but the slurry is fertilizer, yes, but are there no pieces of equipment that are just fertilizer spreaders? I guess if we want to use something giants in this case, we're going to have to use something base game or maybe something else. All right, so let's do some math here. This one's probably going to be a little bit too big, if I'm honest. Well, actually, I don't know. Is this too big? The price is too big. You know what? I'll make you a deal. We will take a look at it and see. I don't know. But it's not too bad. I was looking at this, or possibly even one from the Kubota equipment pack. Since Kubota was the DLC, looking at this, it's going to be very big on the back of whatever we put it on, especially filling it up with so much fertilizer, but yeah, I think it'll be okay. And we'll have the fertilizer and a new weight delivered over to our main farm so that we've got it. We'll get it started with a single weight here, and then I can't remember if I actually have to lift up these bags or not in order to run them. We can fill it up just fine. I got 2,000 liters and 1,000 liter thing at the front. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I figured running maybe 2 would be a lot better than trying to run a whole lot more than that. This is gonna be real heavy for this. Into the fields we go, and we're probably gonna be able to do it in single pass. Yep, I gotta tell you, running a solid fertilizer sprayer or spreader or whatever you wanted to call it, this might be one of the best investments that you can make to your farm in new farmer mode. I mean, it's just, it's awesome. Also, I think I'm going to run straight across. There's no point not to. I'm already in it. Just, if you guys could do me a favor, don't tell real farmers that I'm spreading fertilizer over top of straw. Cool? Cool. A couple other things. We've picked up some seeds here and had them delivered. It's not going to be a whole lot, but it's just enough. And yes, if you're curious, we are doing wheat in all of the above. So we're putting them in all the fields, and hopefully this will do us good for, I don't know, part 1 and 2 maybe part 3. I don't know. Do your job. This is a weird one. That's a different ground texture than the rest of it. Huh. I don't know. Oh yeah, and evidently these fields need to be plowed. Yeah, I didn't really think about that. So let's get some more harvesting done. I'm gonna go ahead and finish our headlands here, and we'll find out what happens whenever we're all done and able to set it on a worker. 3 headlands at the top, but it's not great. However, I'll give you this much. It's almost as much as we got off their entire field on our main farm, so this ain't too bad. Speaking of the main farm, how's idiot number 1 doing? Not too bad. We got a bunch of weird marks in the field. But I'm pretty sure that's where I've driven over stuff, so who knows. I don't even know why I modified this to hold 100,000 liters. We're never gonna even fill it up halfway. So we've got our worker heading out on the other field. It's still got a few things to do. Let's go enable our fast farm mod or real speed limit, and we're gonna go ahead and knock all of this out, all this straw, and then we could jump on the other field where we've got our worker right now doing the combine. We could jump over there and start picking that straw up as well, because we're utilizing a mod pick up straw at contracts. I don't know, it's Geosmod. It's pretty sweet. Something tells me that straw is going to be the main source of income on this first part. All right, so good things. We've got 2 of our 3 fields that have now been seeded. Now we've got 1 more to go to get them all up to wheat. Let's go and fill back up with seeds a little bit. There we go. Oh, it's only held 600 liters? Huh. I thought I held a lot more than that. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Let's bring it over here, drop it down, turn it on, and go. Hire worker. Seeding is done. So we're all good here. I'm going to go fill up with a little bit more seed. Looking at the fields now, that's definitely where I drove through earlier. I don't know how crop destruction works. I never use it. All right, that's about as good as that can go right there. I don't know where to put this. I think when I first started, I put it like right here. So maybe that'll work out okay. Yeah. Hopefully in the next game, we are able to have some buildings that are a little bit more usable. I mean, yes, this building's usable, but I feel like it's not. All right, we'll get a little bit more fertilizer put down, and I don't know if this one spreads lime or not. If it doesn't, we may not be getting lime, though we do have the money for it. Definitely, in my mind, the best performing tractor of the new tractor, their new farmer tractor stuff. Love this thing so much. 7810 is absolutely epic, and I even got to chat with John Deere in Mannheim a little bit about this one, and they were super excited to get the 7810 in as well. Okay, what's next? Contract 50% done. It's taking a while. This combine is a little bit small. I think that may be one of the first things that we should upgrade. Honestly, these tractors are doing a-okay. Seeder's a little bit small, but you know, depending on how big our fields get, maybe we just buy 2? I don't know. I'll be interested to see what pieces of equipment last all the way to the very end. I'll be able to do a few little odds and ends. I'm gonna come over here and go and dump this into the silo. That will work. Is that 3,600 liters? Nice, nice, nice. Something else I wanted to look into was possibly chickens or something like that. So I've gone in and gotten a hold of a chicken coop that I think may work, a modified base game one, to hold a little bit more and, you know, do the things that I like to do. We're gonna fly around this one real quick, see if we can pick this up before it finishes the field. Yeah, I'm not so sure. I have decided that I really like driving this John Deere around, man. I'll give you that much. All right, that should be it. Oh, and it's turned itself off, of course. There we go. All right, let's empty this out. We got quite a bit. What is that? 33,000 liters. Very nice. So we're taking this all the way up to the top of the map right here. That's going to be the grain mill. And we don't need to sell everything, just about, I think it's what, 80-90% of this. We'll get it down to about 10,000, though it's going to go fast. I think I've got it set to go 5,000 liters a second. Well, it's not super duper fast. There we go. We'll stop it around there. 73%, 81, 87, 92, and contract finish. Did I make any money? Do we finish it literally on the mark? 3,490. Yeah. Well, crap. So now total we have made 50,000, spent a little bit of money. Oh, and we got to collect our stuff from the contract as well. Totally forgot about that. There we go. A little bit of money. Definitely don't think it was worth it, but hey, it is what it is. And honestly, we don't have a lot to show for it. 3,600 liters of wheat, 2,100 liters of oats. Nothing else. So we need to do something. Get this bag out of here. All right, this is what I'm thinking about right here, right in the middle of this little area right here. Boom, right there. Just chickens. I got it set to 5,000 chickens. You guys know how I do. 1,000,000 liters for everything, or 5,000 chickens or whatever. Maybe we'll pull it away from the field just a little bit, like right there. Maybe even get it up close to the silo. Yeah, that's like, oh, it's perfect. I don't know how many to buy, though. All right, well, we bought 100. Let's see how much food they require daily. 500 liters. Okay, not bad. 6,000 liters of food year-round. Okay, that is doable. I don't know how many eggs they're going to make, but that should do pretty well. Let's give them all the wheat that we have. Or oats. Nah, yeah, we get more money from oats. We'll keep those. Let's give them all of the wheat that we have, and then over time they should make us plenty of eggs. Maybe. I don't know. We'll also see if we can fill this thing up with, 5,000 chickens by the end of the series. You never know. So I think from there that is probably good for part 1. The idea is just like a normal Let's Play that I do. The first episode we will do a lot of harvesting and getting things kind of prepared and ready to go. Get out of here, birds! Buy t-shirts at Teespring. Part 2 will be getting things kind of situated, and if there's any extra seeding that needs to be done, maybe some extra contracts, some non-farming work, and then episode 3 will be farming and field work and harvesting again. So we'll see how we do. Something tells me we're not going to be expanding much in the first one, but hey, we'll find out. There's that bird again. Get out of here, birds!